Half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And getting to start, Framber Valdez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch, 7-10.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here comes Bellinger. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. Packed house here at Daikin Park. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In the air, left field, down the line. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Boog with the lefty on the bump in this one. He's got a good shot to go off. Batting over 400 against lefties this season. So, he's salivating a little bit as he walks to home plate. Look for him to have a big impact with this lefty on the mound.
In the dirt, blocked. Goldie leads off first with one away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Another solid power season. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Not close with that one. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here. 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Outside low, and the count's full. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that's fouled off. Bases loaded, one away. just missed. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left side. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. In for a strike. Good slider.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch, not close.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and towing the slab here, Max Fried.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now Jeremy Pena. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit.
Ball.
in the dirt. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. That's off the inside corner. 3-0. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Man at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And ball four, two aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, no outs. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. One runs in. Correa on his horse and coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Waste no time there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Walker, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
A little bit low, and it's 2-0. There's your strike, 95 of that one.
2 balls.
Altuve stands at second with no outs. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
Read out of the stretch fires. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Ball and a strike. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 3-2.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just...
Runner on the go. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field, and it's off the foul pole for a home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His second homer this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. Siggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Next to hit, Cam Smith. Strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Still only one out here in the inning. And ball one. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Here's Mauricio Dubon right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And the sweeper misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. And that misses. 2-1. Foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Curve in the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Cesar Salazar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Outside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man on second, 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Stanton makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the 2nd inning now from Daikin Park. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here at Dyken Park, and the batter now, Jose Caballero. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Pena. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Just missed. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Goldie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Ball one low. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Struck him out looking. Now Correa up to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stanton should have this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Doubled in his first AB. Curve in the dirt.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Knocks it down. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. That one outside, and that's ball one. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 2-0. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Two now. That one missing inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
He goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Judge waits. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Outside, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside.
2 strikes. Two.
Out to short. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Runner on at first with one gone. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Walked his first time. That one's in there. 0-1. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball, and he can't come up with it. One at second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Grisham measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 5-4. Singy, that's his 99th career homer.
Well, he's probably already thinking about the next one, and don't want to think too hard because you'll start to struggle. 100 is a really nice number to get to, though. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
So 2 away with nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, and now it's Christian Walker. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
A little bit low.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times. And he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him off and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
1 down, base is empty. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Grounds 1 to short. Over to Goldie. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon.
So next up for Houston, Ramon Urias. He's already homered here in this one. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The next pitch misses. Ball 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's down and in. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Cam Smith. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Urias off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one almost hit him. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Out. walk number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that is out of play. That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Jose Caballero now at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. There's a swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down the line, it's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. And it's an RBI single, 5-5 now.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Go-ahead run on base. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside, almost got him. Nobody out, runner at first. Base hit into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. He's 2 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. They've got the lead 6-5. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
the Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hunter Brown, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Brown.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swings through that.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
And Belly goes down on strikes.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's in there.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Line drive. Come on. Throw cut off, down to the plate, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off. And this is inside. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Nabs it, and that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 5. Bottom of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Max Fried will go to work. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. Just missed. Dubon on at first, nobody out. That's out to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. Pitch is in there, It's 0-1. We talk so
0-1.
much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The shortstop takes the ball. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates. Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it would have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. To the wall, and he can't reach it. The Yanks leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. Two outs. And that one is inside. Out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that is that. One left for Houston, and they're down 7-5. Back here at Dyken Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
There's a strike at the knees. Grisham needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5%.
Ball. Down.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fastball is outside. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. And there's a foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chases that one out of the zone. One gone here.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I could beat you in MLB The Show.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at first, one away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Caballero up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
There's a strike. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Inside. It's 2-2. In the air, foul off first. And he makes the catch. And that is that. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 7-5. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fried back to work.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. In the dirt, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Max Fried will give way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
out of the
New York.
bullpen for the Yankees,
Number
Will Warren.
98.
Still pretty early in the ball
Will
game,
Warren.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Christian Walker will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. Here comes the throw. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Berg, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ramon Urias getting ready to run around the move. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Walker, the runner at third. Diaz at second with nobody out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Yeah, that's too high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. 8-7. They take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next, Cam Smith. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. A walk, and he's also singled. Check swing, went around, strike 1.
All 1's the count. That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 7. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And there's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ort getting loose out there. King getting cranked up as well. And that's outside. 1-1. Left field. Altuve makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, first base.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 7. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. This one high in the air to left center. Bellinger sizing it up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. Slice to right. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Correa, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch is outside. Pena stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Next offering upstairs. Lined into right. Stanton makes the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Altuve.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Altuve. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fastball is outside. Misses outside. 3-1 now. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Late on that fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Chisholm makes the play, and that'll do it. So the Astros lead one, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ort
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, one-run game. Here comes Aaron Judge.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one inside, and that's ball one. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 2-0. Out towards right center field. Smith under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So digging in, Trent Grisham. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That clips the zone. Strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air. Correa settles underneath it. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order. We've got a good one here. It's 8-7. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Christian Walker digs in now.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Walker.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And next is the designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. And a strike in there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Hill also throwing. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's down.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one misses. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. And now 2-0.
2-0.
That one fouled off. 2 outs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first. So next up for Houston, Cam Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's down and away. Urias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Mauricio.
Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They kept the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it, though, 8-7. We go to the 8th, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. King warming up as well. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Ort out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan King.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario. He represents the go-ahead run. Step off throw to first. Volpe back in on a dive with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball is outside. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Austin Wells now at the plate. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one inside, and it's 1-1. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one to first. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 7.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Salazar.
Way high.
Ball.
That's down and in. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Pena stands in now and watches strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 31 appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Stanton puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos
And here comes Carlos Correa. That's a strike. 0-1. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him and he hit him. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Brian Abreu.
52.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Goldie in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
One down, here comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect.
0-1.
One down, base is empty.
Oh, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Aaron Judge in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here is Aaron Judge. There's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Just missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W. Way to go, guys.
And a final 8-7. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.